Last week, Albert Breer reported out that the Chicago Bears are likely to take quarterback Caleb Williams in the 2024 NFL Draft with the number 1 overall pick, having him then lean that there are going to be some trade partners calling the Bears for quarterback Justin Fields. There were a few named in the article, but one stands out to me a lot more than the rest, and that is the New England Patriots, who currently need a next quarterback for themselves. Mac Jones did not work out like they thought he was. He's not the answer for them. But if they don't land Caleb Williams or they don't land Drake May, there's some quarterbacks out there that they can get from a veteran status, and Justin Fields is one of them. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Rohde, and as always, thank you for tuning in. Today, I am going to run through a trade package that I think works best for the New England Patriots and the Chicago Bears. I don't want Justin Fields to get traded. I want him to be the answer. But the reality is the Bears might move on from him, and Caleb Williams might be our next quarterback. I will support Williams no matter what because he is a Chicago Bear and I will cheer him on, but I will also cheer on Fields wherever he goes. So, before I begin today's show, if you want the Chicago Bears to make the right decisions this upcoming offseason and get more picks in the 2024 NFL Draft to address key areas of need, make sure to hit the like button on this video to show your support, along with sharing your ideal trade package after the video, what you would do with the New England Patriots. So, before we start getting into anything, let's go over the Patriots and the Bears' current situation entering the offseason. The Patriots are in a pretty good spot. Patriots currently have the third most cap this upcoming offseason with over $70 million. Yes, they are coming off a 4-13 season, but they have a top 3 overall pick. They are moving on from quarterback Mac Jones, it looks like, and they do have a new head coach. So, fresh blood out there in New England, hopefully going to bring them and turn this thing around to bring them back to the Patriot way of winning literally all the time. But the Patriots currently do own the number 3 overall pick in the draft. And if they do get a new quarterback that's established in the NFL, they can take Marvin Harrison Jr. at number 3 if the Bears do not trade back. I know that stinks, but you can't get Marvin Harrison Jr. and Caleb Williams. It's just impossible. There's no scenario where that happens unless the Bears trade up every pick and just stick with 1 and 3. That's not going to happen though. So if the Bears do take Caleb Williams, the Patriots are very likely to get Marvin Harrison Jr. if they trade for Justin Fields. In the Bears' current situation, not a bad one. They do have that number 1 overall pick, but they only have 5 other picks after that. Yes, one of them are being the number 9, so that makes them having 2 top 10 picks, but then they don't have a pick till 75. A lot of players pick between there, a lot of talented players that the Bears can go after and get to improve this roster and address key areas of need. Not only that, the Bears only have $49 million in cap at the moment. Yes, there will likely be some cuts, but who knows what the Bears are going to do? They might end up keeping Eddie Jackson, which is $12 million that they don't get back. Who knows what they'll do with Cody Whitehair? They'll probably definitely cut him. But even if they just cut Whitehair, that only puts them at about $56 million. You have to pay Jalen Johnson. That's $20 million off your books right there. And then what big free agents are you going to go out and get, along with only having 5 other picks? So I want the Bears to get more draft capital. They stick with Caleb Williams as their number 1 option in the draft and draft him at number 1 overall. They have to trade Justin Fields. So the Patriots get their new quarterback in Justin Fields in this world, but the Bears would have to get pick number 34 and pick number 103. A 2nd and 4th gain for Chicago. That key 2nd addresses another key area of need and would be huge. Along with having another later pick, guys have a chip on their shoulder for getting drafted later. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. I was never drafted in the NFL. Probably 99.9% of you were never drafted in the NFL. And if you were, hey, comment below. We'd love to have you on the show. But here's what the Bears could do if they get that number 34 pick. They could take Caleb Williams at the number 1 overall pick, then go out at number 9, get him a weapon like Rome Odunze, which I would absolutely love to have him on the Chicago Bears. He even said himself he wants to be on the Bears. And then at 34, you go out and if he is available, which I pray he is, you go out and get the center that you need in Jackson Powers Johnson, which would be absolutely massive. You address 3 key areas of need right there. You have that 3rd pick. You hopefully can get maybe a safety if you get rid of Eddie Jackson. But if you stick with Jackson, get a defensive tackle or an edge along those lines. Who knows? But what I'm trying to say is you address 3 key areas of need now that you don't have Justin Fields, and the Bears offense can get things going. Patriots get their quarterback, Bears get more picks, Bears address more key areas of need, and New England doesn't have to worry about any rookie growing pains out there. They will give Justin Fields the opportunity, and he's a veteran, and you can go out and get it done. But put your thoughts in the comment section below. I thought this was a pretty interesting one, but as always, thank you for tuning in this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Rohde, and as always, bear down, baby.